pussy dead.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl MJ, back to you with another video. For all my new subscribers, hi girl, guy. For my old subbies, you know the vibes, you know the dealio, you know it's fun over here, you know we getting quelle. By the way, BT dubs, I have dreads underneath these braids. Kudos to my hairdresser, kudos to you. Otherwise, like the description says, we're gonna be talking about my life. Where am I going? How did my interviews go? Did I get the job? Am I leaving? All of that good stuff plus more. So let the story time begin. Okay, so firstly, I went to get my provisional license. This year was serious. I need to be pushing a dealer, I need to be driving, you know, all of that good stuff, because I'm that girl. I'm getting out of this, oh, I'm depressed, I'm blah blah blah. Who that was so like May, April, January, Bizo, or MJ rather. That's not me anymore. I'm putting myself back together, you know what I mean? So I'm getting my provisional license and I received a call. So, strange numbers and myself, we don't do good. I don't answer most of the time. Or if I answer, I'm a bit rude because like, why are you calling me? Where'd you get my number from? So this lady calls me. So I'm like, first of all, she's sounding very much formal with me. This is probably a job person, you know what I mean? So I turned it down. I wasn't rude anymore. I was just like calm, keeping it cool, keeping it casual. So she tells me, is this Mwamba Mumba? And I'm like, yes ma'am, my name is she. I am she, my name is she. It's just like that. So she asks me and I tell her, yes, this is Mwamba Mumba. And she tells me, okay, so you're being called for interviews at 9 hours at 8 on this and this date. And I was literally about to be unprofessional and say, cut the cameras, give me some milk. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, thank you so much. Where's the location? They told me the location, the place, all of that yummy stuff. So I'm like, okay. First of all, I'm getting my provisional license. I'm going to start driving. Second of all, I'm getting an interview. You know, when people or employers haven't been reaching out to you, even just getting an interview is something. Like, even if you get the job, even if you won't get the job, just being called for interviews, it is a something. Trust me, when you finish school and you're in the Bronx, in the ghetto, and they call you for interviews, you jump. Even if they might not pick you for the job, you thank God, you dance, you imagine all the things you do with that the imaginary salary you've built in your head, the places you go, the beggars you what. So I was so excited to get this interview. I was so happy. I'm like, finally, this might be my breakthrough, you know what I mean? So I'm so happy. And I was called on a Tuesday. I was so happy and I was getting ready, preparing myself and everything. So I go for this interview. First of all, firstly and foremost, like, share and subscribe. Thank you. So yeah, as I carry on with this story, so I'm there, I'm seated in the reception, and in my head I thought I'm only going to be interviewed by the HR. So I'm there, just keeping it cool, keeping it casual, trying to look like I'm not nervous, but I am. So I waited for almost 2 hours for these interviews to begin. One thing about me, patience. It's a virtue which it's not virtuous for me. I can be patient, but I'll get cardiac. I'll be either irritated or I'll be in a mood, so I got moody. Now this is the interview. You can't enter your moody, upset. Yeah, the one who wants the job. If you don't want the job, walk out the door, go home, wait for another opportunity. This one took about 6 months to come. Then I should even be. So yeah, they took 2 hours to show up. So they finally came and I was called into a boardroom and I was like, yeah, okay, let's go, let's get it, let's do it like it's your b-day. So I was so happy and pumped and everything. I walk into this room and there are 4 people. The HR, the MD, the accountant, and some other man, I mean for good. And I'm there still like, where is someone? Ntunguleni, guide me, give me the confidence, because I've been that sad. It's been that sad. Me, I thought I'm meeting one person, I was meeting 4 people. So they call me in, I sit down. Ooh, Lord Jesus, that's saturation. I hope they still looking good. Yeah, so I get called in, I sit, and then the interview begins. They ask me tell us more about Mamba Mumba. First of all, in an interview, when they ask you, Ati, tell us more about yourself, it's not that I like watching series, I like watching movies, I like chilling, you know. Voila, you start. I went to Mungushi University, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in accounting and finance. A, B, C, D, your academic life. That's what you explain. So that's what I did. And then they asked me, first of all, they asked me a simple question. What is the accounting equation? You guys, if you've done accounting equation should be the backbone. It should be here. That's your back. Fingertips here. They asked me that question and I said the assets plus liabilities, and I've forgotten. Because I learned the accounting equation in first year. And I didn't think that's what they were going to ask me, and they did. And that's one of the few questions that I failed, and I thought, this interview, I probably haven't gotten this job, but thank God for having this interview. That was the underlying mood I was going with, whether I get it, whether I don't get it. Lord, thank you for hearing my prayer. At least I got an interview. If I don't get it, then it's not my time. I'm going to be content with where I am. So my interview was done and I was going home, and they called me and they told me I got the job. Now Imwe asked me, where's the job? Boo? In Ketwe. Oh, good night. In Kabwe. I was like, Lord, you answer by fire. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. I'm like, what have I been ranting about? I want to move out. I want a job in another city. I want it. And what you got to do? I did drive around. You are enough. They called me. So I'm relocating to Kabwe. Stay tuned for my relocating vlog or whatever. You know, I'm just so pumped, guys. I just want to thank the Almighty God, and for my subscribers who deal with me ranting. You know, this next 6 months I have a good feeling. I feel like this is maybe when my year is beginning, you know. Maybe this is when season younger. It's beginning, you know. So I was so excited. I was so pumped. I'm like, I can't believe it. Thank God I got a job. I'm living in Dola. I'm heading back to Kabwe, my city that I was in when I was in school. I was so happy. But then now, like, you know, after all, like, all this excitement, all this happiness, like, toned down. I've never lived on my own. I'm literally a mommy's, okay, not mommy's girl. I'm a daddy's girl. My dad does literally everything for me. And it sort of clicked, like, I'm still happy though, maintaining composure and just praying that the Lord will keep me, sustain me. I'll find a good church I'll start going to, and I'm just so happy, and I felt like I just had to come on this set platform and talk about it. So I will be relocating soon, and I will vlog about me relocating and like everything that will be going on there. I'm just so happy because
I never expected it.
I didn't expect it, but God did this for me. So that was my little story time. I'm just so excited. I'm so happy for this new journey, and I'm going to continue with my YouTube, and I hope I get better, like, because generally I feel like I'm in a more better place than 3 months, 4 months ago. I feel like I'm more happier, more brighter. I like myself again, not depressed and sad and crying and wondering, like, God, when is my time? A and B have it now. Why can't I have it now? So to anyone that's like still looking for a job and is at home and is getting depressed, because it does get depressing, God is still there for you. Just keep on praying. He's just telling you to wait. The answer isn't no. He's just telling you to wait longer, my child. Yeah, and don't ever compare yourself to somebody else's journey, because I feel like comparison is the theft of joy, because you're seated and you're comparing yourself with A and B who has that job or has their life figured out, or they've moved out, or they're married, or they're what about me? Your journeys are different. You focus on you and just focus on praying to God and tell him to warm your heart to whatever response he's going to give you, because sometimes God's response can be yes, no, wait, maybe. So that's what I prayed for. I said, you know what, I need to get out of this funk of, oh God, why not me? Why, what? So, like, no, you know what? Whether I get the job, whether I don't, God is still good. He still loves me, and life will still go on, and my time will come. So if you reach the end of this video, thank you so much. Thumbs up to you. Love you. Kudos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to get coily with MJ. Bye.